Okay guys, my name is Judas Phi Gates of Maestros Missionarios, and here we are. Today we're going to go deep into the power pyramid, okay? I have written lots of books and I have developed very advanced frameworks, but today we're going to be very straightforward, keep it simple so that you truly grasp this power pyramid. Now, this power pyramid is made out of three core elements. Three key elements that will truly help you to become successful in all areas of life. Three elements: body, video, and business. I will explain each of these elements. When I talk about body, what I'm talking about is our own health, mostly. People really don't care about their own health. If you are a fitness person, if you are already hitting the gym, if you have habits in place, if you're really working hard, that's great. Most people never do that. And also, if you are hitting the gym but eating ice cream and eating food that isn't food, you have to pay attention to that, okay? So a lot of people do weights, but they also have eating habits that are a disaster, okay? So pay attention to your body, pay attention to your health. Dedicate time to experiment with different foods. Make a deep research into the food that you are eating daily. A lot of people think that they are eating healthy and they are not. So this requires a lifetime study, okay? This is not simple, because when you're beginning and you say, okay, I want to eat healthy, you just read whatever and you think that you are eating healthy and you're not. So this takes a lifetime, okay? It isn't easy to eat healthy at all. It is very hard. And that is why most people don't eat healthy, okay? So first of all, your body, your temple. And this is the foundation. Extremely important. Next, we have video. By video, what I mean? Well, basically, it is the promotion of your own brand. You must create a video with yourself, with your own brand. If you're not producing video, you're not moving forward. You can't win. That's the way it is. So, if you want to win, you must have your own brand, and basically it depends in your video production. You either have videos or don't. So if you don't have videos, you don't have a brand. So basically it is all about video. So you must have video. Some people say, well, you must have content. Yes, but content production is relatively easy now with artificial intelligence. The hard effort is creating the videos, really. So all the value is geared in the video production, most of all. Yes, you can have quotes, you can have articles, you can have all kinds of content, but video is king, okay? So if you're not producing video on a constant basis, you're not moving forward. You're not going to win without video, just like you're not going to win without a powerful body. So eat well, pay attention to your health, exercise, okay? Body, video. And then business. And when I say business, I mean go deep into marketing, sales, and everything related to business. The business model, the connection, the relationship that you have with your clients, the funnels, the systems, everything related to business. So, as you become more and more competent and more professional, you're going to learn new things to do differently. And this is all about improving your daily habits so that you cover these three on a daily basis. So everybody is different, but basically there has to be something dedicated, focused solely on body, nothing else. It might be doing some reps, lifting some weights, doing some cardio, whatever it is. Sometime focused only on body, sometime focused only on video production, and sometime focused only on business and nothing else. Like I said, business is marketing, sales, and business models, and improving your products, thinking about strategies, improving your website, your offer, anything related to business. So this is straightforward, it is simple, it is very easy to comprehend, but usually we don't dedicate time to these three, okay? And I will explain why we don't dedicate time to these three. Well, exercise, most people don't exercise because it isn't comfortable to exercise. It has some pain involved. So most people don't exercise because I don't want to exercise. So well, if you don't exercise, you're not going to be strong. If you're not strong, you don't have this foundation. So you need to have a strong foundation. So exercise is extremely important, okay? So the foundation is your body. It sounds basic, everybody knows it, but nobody applies it. It is one of those things. Everybody knows it, but nobody applies it. So in the end, nobody truly understands it. So, body video business. Body video business. Then we have the production of video. Producing video is basically about leadership. It is basically about you expressing your thoughts, sharing your own perspectives, sharing your persona, your style, your ideas. Producing video also requires high levels of energy. If you don't have the energy, you're not going to produce video. So a lot of people don't produce video because they don't have the energy to produce the video. They don't have the creative ideas. A lot of people say, I don't know what to talk about on the video, I don't know what to say. So video production is hard because it requires energy, intelligence, research, ideas, creativity. It requires lots of things, discipline. So video production, most people will never do it. So if you are really serious about becoming stronger, creating a powerful, energetic body, you're going to be part of the minority because most people never do that unless they are obsessed with fitness. But if not, most people don't care about their body. Video production is very hard because mostly it is about communication skills and the mastery of your own energy. If you don't have energy, you will never produce video. And your energy and the amount of videos that you produce, all of this is what builds your brand. Some might say, well, hey, why don't you include brand here? Well, because mostly the brand is in the videos. So if you're producing videos, that is your brand. And I say video because that's what you have to focus on mostly. If you produce the video, you already have the brand. And if you are producing the video, it is because you already have the energy. Okay, so everything is related. And the business, most people, they want to sell. Everybody wants to sell. I want to sell. I want to sell. But nobody actually sells. They don't have the systems in place, they don't like the process, the follow-up, the communication with the people, and sales is very hard also. Marketing is very hard also. So sales and marketing is very hard, and thinking about the business model and all that requires some creativity and experimentation, and creating your offer, knowing your ideal client, your ICP. All of this takes a long time. So the majority of the people already know that their body is important, that video content production is important and having a business is important, but they don't go deep. So yes, the power pyramid, yes, this sounds simple, it is simple, but we need simple frameworks to take action, because at the end of the day, you either take action or not. And yes, lots of people say, take action, 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 action. Yes, but action on what? So here you have it. Action, strengthening your body, improving the quality, the quantity, the frequency of your videos, and improving your business. All of this requires constant experimentation. You have to experiment all the time, try different things, and you have to do the basics. So these are the basics: body, video, business. Okay, so let's talk about business, okay? Let's talk more about business. Well, business, you have marketing and sales, okay? In a way, marketing is already covered in the video production. So if you are already producing video, that is pretty close to marketing. The business side of video production, how marketing relates to video, it is basically the distribution of the videos. So maybe you have hardcore habits and you're producing video, and you're constant, you're disciplined, and you're producing lots of video. If you achieve that, great. The next level is the distribution of those videos on different platforms. So you have to make sure that you are distributing correctly all your videos, okay? So that is very important. When we talk about sales is about reaching the correct people and making sure that we initiate the conversations that eventually lead to the sale. So there are many different ways that you can make a sale. You have basically outbound and inbound. So either the leads are coming in or you're going directly to the lead. You have to do both, okay? You need outbound and inbound. Why do people fail in sales? Because, again, they don't have the energy. If you're going to focus on sales, it requires a lot of energy, and sales is a very repetitive thing, just like exercising and lifting weights. Oftentimes in business, the things that work best are very repetitive. So it is hard because it is repetitive, it requires lots of energy. You have to follow up a lot. So if you have different clients and they don't respond, they postpone, or they have excuses, whatever, you have to follow up for as long as it takes in order to make the sale. So this is why body is the main foundation, because if you don't have the energy, you're not going to follow up. If you don't have the energy, you're not going to produce the video. So body, video, business. So in short, what I recommend is to keep this in mind, and daily you have to say, okay, did I strengthen my body? Did I produce video? Did I improve my business? So in short, these are the 3 core priorities. This is your daily checklist. If you cover these 3 every day of your life, you're winning, because most people never do this. Most people never take care of their body, produce videos, and think about their business. Now, some people do, of course, and most people that are serious are mostly paying attention to the video production, which is okay, but they don't care about their body, and they are not thinking deep enough in their marketing, sales, and business models. So most people only pay attention to the video part, the ones that are serious. The ones that are serious already have at least this mindset of video production nailed. So they are very good at video production. So the majority of all the people, they don't care about nothing of this. The ones that are serious pay attention to the video production. The ones that are more serious than that pay attention to the video production and their own health, their body. So the ones that are truly serious pay attention to the video and body, but they don't think about sales. It is very hard to find an individual that is covering these 3 at the same time, okay? Think about the people that do fitness. The people that do fitness are completely focused on the body, okay? And some of them are intelligent enough to produce video, so they have these 2 very well. But when you investigate and see what they're doing to sell their products, and you will see that they don't really have sales systems in place. They don't have the intelligence to build the sales systems, so they don't have sales systems. So they don't think that much of the business model, okay? So you have to take a look at yourself and say, okay, am I truly covering these 3 every day or not? And very few people are paying attention to these 3. So you have to really ask yourself and say, okay, what is my score? What is my score? 0 to 100 in body. Let's make it right now. Yourself. What is your score in body? 0 to 100. Video production. 0 to 100. Business. 0 to 100. And what I recommend is, okay, your worst score, okay, your worst score, that is what you have to focus on your worst score. As long as you focus most of your energy on raising that score, you're going to begin to see powerful results in your own life. I can explain very complex things and concepts, but I want to create something that you can apply immediately. So this is the power pyramid, very straightforward, easy to understand, hard to implement, because having the discipline to exercise frequently is not easy. So it is hard. Having the discipline to create video is not easy. It is hard. Having the discipline to execute all the sales habits daily, also very hard. So I will explain the things that are hard and try to make it easier to understand why. Why is it hard to exercise? In reality, exercise is hard when we are not used to it. So if you become accustomed to the process of constantly working out, it will become natural. It will become easy. So in reality, exercising the body is painful in the beginning, but when you become used to it, it becomes something that you actually enjoy. The video production is hard mostly because you have to become very efficient in your communication skills, and this is very hard. Being able to express yourself, it is a painful process until you actually make it happen. So video is mostly about communication skills, and you need hours and hours and hours of practice until you begin to enter into a flow state. That is why most people don't produce video, because they need very advanced communication skills. And business, in order for a business to create profit, you need lots and lots of elements, lots of trial and error, a lot of resilience, patience, and willing to take risks. So Yes, and the sales process is dense, repetitive. It is hard. Okay, so yes, that is why very few business actually make it. So these are the three elements. None of them are easy. This might look easy, but these are the three things that you must become a master. If you become a master in these three things, you're going to win. The thing is, every day, without fail, you must pay attention to these three things, okay? So this is the power pyramid. I have never seen it anywhere else, but in my own experience, it boils down to these three: body, video, and business. If you like this information, hit like, send me a DM. I am offering the sales speed mentorships if you like this information. And I am also providing very advanced systems to improve pipelines, especially for fractional CFOs. I am always creating solutions, okay? Mostly focused on improving the pipeline in order to have more predictable sales meetings. So I hope you enjoyed this power pyramid. I hope you begin to apply it more often. Like I said, it looks simple, but it is definitely not. A lot of people begin producing videos for their podcast and they give up. So the majority of the people give up. So, how do you win? By paying attention to these three every day. The thing is, you must make a decision and choose, okay, exactly what are the optimal habits to strengthen my body? What are the optimal habits to produce videos? What are the optimal habits to become wiser in the understanding and execution of my business? Okay, so take your time, define your habits and make it happen. Okay, so if you like this kind of information, you can follow me in all social medias. I hope this is useful. My name is Judas Phi Gates of Maestros Millonarios. You can check my website. And if you want to have a better funnel, if you want to improve all of this and go deeper, you can activate the sales speed mentorships. What else? What else can I share with you here? Well, it is called power pyramid for a reason. If you don't have power, you're not going to go anywhere. The people that have power unconsciously know that these three are fundamental. I have never seen it anywhere else, so I thought, well, I have to share this because this is important. And myself included, I'm going to apply this more often, meaning I'm going to select my habits more consciously, because now I have a better grasp of this concept of the power pyramid. Body, video, business. Body, video, business. For example, today I did exercise, I did take the time to produce this video, so video, okay, and I have focused on improving my sales process and my business. So today I have covered these three. So in my view, in my perspective, if you check 1, 2, 3, if you check these three every single day of your life, you are winning. And let's imagine that you are constant and you're hitting these three every single day of your life. The next level is, okay, how hard are you working on your body? How hard are you working on your videos? How hard are you working on your business? Okay? That is the QQF. QQF, which is quality, quantity, and frequency. So, as you become stronger and more professional, it is a matter of improving the quality, the quantity, the frequency of these three elements in your daily habits. The quality of your habits, the quantity, the frequency, how often. So this is the power pyramid. My name is Judas Phi Gates. If you want personal mentorships, just send me a DM. I hope this is useful, and hit a like, follow me, and remember, wisdom is power. Okay? Wisdom is power. Body, video, business. Body, video, business. QQF, quality, quantity, and frequency. This is the power pyramid. Power pyramid. My name is Judas Phi Gates. See you in the next video. Judas Phi Gates.